God divided the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called
the MeXXXicutioner! The MeXXXicutioner!
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so, back in the saddle again, so to speak. Glad you guys, for those who did like it, liked my last installment with my buddies, the belligerent bastards, some of those guys I've been friends with since, like, kindergarten. So, yeah, we all go way back. But, anyways, you know, here I am again. Just got a few quick things to say to you guys that just popped into my head, and so I grabbed the camera, busted it out. Got to do it now while it's still fresh in my head, otherwise I'm going to get drunk in a matter of minutes and forget it. So, here it goes. First thing that's pissing me off. It's all these goddamn, at least in my state, because it's particularly bad in my state, that being Massachusetts, all these Geico, Esurance, State Farm, and Allstate car insurance commercials that claim they have the best rates and benefits, perks, what have you, of any of the other leading insurance companies for car insurance, Progressive included. And I watch a lot of, like, Comedy Central, Discovery Channel, History Channel. Every channel basically is flooded with these commercials. And what sucks is I have to be subjected to it, along with everybody else in this state, and we can't get any of their policies. You go online, you go to any one of their websites, and it'll clearly say, not available in Massachusetts, or Rhode Island, in some cases. Most cases, pretty much all of them, you can't get it if you live in Massachusetts. Now, I know some people refer to Massachusetts as Taxachusetts. Its taxes are so fucking high. Cost of living here is much higher than, let's say, Florida. Florida, you can buy and sell land like it's nothing. It's practically, compared to what we pay up here for property taxes and real estate in general, you know, people down in Florida, it's so much easier to buy land. It's so much more affordable up here than up here. It's ridiculous. But that's not what I'm talking about. What really, you know, boils my potato is Allstate. Just their name. Alright? I just saw a commercial for it. I see it all the time. And this is kind of what sparked me into saying, you know, getting the camera out, because I was like, hey, kind of wanted to talk about that before, now I remember why. It's because Allstate is called Allstate. Their name implies they're in all states. And it's not even very small text that they put it in. It's clearly readable. It says, not available in all states, or every state. So they really should consider changing their name to almost every state, or all states, but not so much. Something along those lines. I can't think of anything wittier than that right now. I'm not really going to try. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. I can understand why they're advertising on those channels, because, you know, demographics whatever. But if we can't get it in this state, why do I have to be subjected to it? Alright, it's almost every other commercial. It's like watching football on Sunday and then you see Peyton Manning trying to get you to, you know, sign up for a MasterCard or drink Gatorade or, you know, get a Sprint phone, whatever. You know, it's nauseating. He's on every other commercial. He's a media whore. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. I got one more thing to say. This one's a short and sweet one. Just wanted to do a little quick update. So, one more thing. Alright, next topic. This is kind of important. It deals with race, alright? Now, that's a bullshit term. Race. Like, what race are you? The way I see it, the way I was brought up, at least, is we're all part of the same race. We're all the human race. If you're a person, you're part of the human race. Doesn't matter what color skin you have. You're a human being, alright? With that said, there's this guy. I'm not even going to mention his name on YouTube, because even right now I'm giving him too much credit, because I'm going to be quoting him. But let me just say this. I say a lot of things about a lot of people. You'll never hear me say anything racially towards anybody, alright? I have zero tolerance for that. It's the most ignorant thing there, you know, out there in this world. It shouldn't, you know, racism shouldn't exist. It really shouldn't. It's really, you know, society's worst, the worst thing to ever come out of society, besides mass religion. But I won't get into that. But yeah, this guy's been leaving me comments, you know, really hateful things. But the funny thing is, for some reason, he thinks I'm black. Yeah, right. I've been mistaken for, like, Asian before, but that's because I was high or drunk, and so my eyes get a little... Yeah, I can see that. I laugh it off. I think it's pretty funny when people, you know, mistake me for one thing or another. But this is just ridiculous. You know, if I was black, I definitely would take offense to what he's saying, because what he says is very offensive. And let me just read you one short one that he has, and then I'll just read another one that's kind of long. But, yeah, here's one. It's right on my page. I didn't take it down, because I want everyone to see what kind of an ignorant bastard this guy is. Alright, and I quote, "Bastard hasn't been on in a long time. Mom must have saw his vids and found out she has a loser son. He probably almost OD, and he's probably in the hospital. You're played out, skint nigger can't take my comments." Oh, I can take your comments. They don't bother me, because I'm not black. And I don't take offense to you saying that I am, because I'm not. And, you know, there's some people coming in now saying, oh, he's not, it's obvious, you're stupid. And it is obvious, and you are stupid. Let me read this other one, because this just takes the cake as far as everything else goes. "To another low-life nigger with a big monkey mouth, the enormous monster-like lips vibrating over time. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, it is a delicacy to eat dog in some parts of China, yes, but they are stupid chinky people, and they are cannibal niggers in Africa. You people would still be walking around like Zulu tribes if it weren't for the white man, who imported civilized culture to the Abuber Bubber Negroids. But Negroids are animals. You reject civilized culture, yet again I'm still not convinced what you monkeys have to be proud of. You have to try harder than that to convince me that ghetto slum ape culture is..." And then it just stops. He didn't even finish his own incoherent rant. But Negroids are animals and you reject civilized culture? Okay, so all the poor people in Africa, in the third world nations, reject civilized culture. And that's why they have flies all over them. That's why they're malnourished. That's why they're impoverished. Yeah, because they were like, oh, technology, civilized culture, yeah, we don't need that. It's because they can't have it. It's economics, it's shit, it's crap. It's hard to watch. Alright, and for you to say things like that, it's just beyond me. You are the worst type of person in this world, alright? Like I said before, I'll say a lot of things about a lot of different people, but I'm mainly calling out ignorance, alright? That's all I'm doing. You'll never hear me say anything like that. Because, I don't know, called me sane, but I have half a brain. And yes, I do have compassion, alright? May not seem like I do when I'm doing these videos, but I do, alright? This is just a small part of who I am. If you know me in real life, you know I give you the shirt off my back if I have to. Stranger or not, I help out strangers all the time. Just helping out my fellow man who needs it. You know, like I said, I don't believe in karma, but doing good for people is a good thing. Alright? Regardless of who you are, how you were brought up, who brought you up, you should know right from wrong. Unless you're like this guy and just completely up your own ass and raised probably by, you know, white supremacists. You know, whatever it is, it's garbage. Take your hate, slander somewhere else. You know, keep posting on my page. I don't care. Because I want everybody that visits my page to at least send you some nasty comments as well. So they can see what type of person you are. You know, like I said, I'm not going to mention your name on here. Because I've already given you enough credit. Too much credit for just talking about you right now. So I'm not going to mention your name. People will know it when they see it on my page. So, to all my fans, give this guy a piece of your mind if you feel the same way. I hope you do, because this has got to stop. This in general. Alright, you know, take it somewhere else. Go to some hate website if you're going to do that. Let's keep the hate when it comes to racial stuff off of YouTube. Let's keep the hate when it comes to stupid people like you on YouTube. Alright? That's it, guys. Have a great weekend. Hope everything's good for you. Alright, take it sleazy.